I'd love to know, are there any specific moments or success stories that you're most proud of that show how your organization is making a difference in people's lives?
Yeah, we've had so many, again, with more than 4,500 graduates of the program. And then in addition to our legacy program, our 5-day program, we speak across the country and in conferences and events. So literally tens of thousands of folks we've had the opportunity to speak to. Um, Specific examples, there are a lot. I'll tell one story. There was a United States Marine, and we have people who aren't Marines come to our program. By the way, people are always like, "Yeah, it's a Marine program." It's not. It's for everyone, but we love Marines. Um, United States Marine came to our program, and he was a retired master guns, so an E9. He had spent almost 30 years in the Marine Corps. He retired from the Marine Corps because of some bad decisions that he made toward the end of his career. Substance abuse became a problem for him. Again, he had served a long time, has served well, had led a multinational coalition during the war, had led very, very well. And then uh, his substance abuse and alcoholism became too much, caused a lot of problems, and he was forced to retire. This is a bad situation, obviously. From there, his life spun out of control, as you can imagine.
Mm.
He had led at a very high level. He was very well respected. Now he was out of the Marine Corps under less than desirable circumstances. His life spiraled out of control to the point that eventually his wife hadn't seen him for about a week. He left the house. She couldn't find him. She eventually found him after a week of looking in a hotel, and she tells the story, and I've heard him tell the story. Um, Found him, had the manager of the hotel open the door, and when she opened the door on the 6th floor of this hotel, he was standing next to the window. She had been yelling to get him to open the door. He knew she was there. The door was finally opened. He was standing next to the window. He said goodbye, and he turned around and jumped out of the six-story window. Um, Crazy set of circumstances, and I believe in the providence of
Wow.
God. He fell 6 stories, missed the sidewalk by feet, and there was some problem with the sprinklers or whatever that watered the grass next to the sidewalk, so it was muddy and soft, and that's where he landed.
Wow.
Um, broke broke several bones. Um, Took a long time to rehabilitate before he could walk again, but didn't die. He came to our program shortly after he got out of the hospital. He was walking with one of those canes that has the four things on the bottom, the
Mhm.
big thing. So he's leaning on that, and he came through and spent a week with us. I'll never forget the picture, the image of him standing there telling his story and talking about his time in the Marine Corps and what he had done, and how he felt like when he left the Marine Corps, he could no longer lead and he could no longer be useful. And that he realized that the Marine Corps is not what made him a leader or useful. And even though he was broken and he was hurt, he was recovering, he knew he could continue to serve others. And that's what he did. He worked with us for a long time. Um, he was the guy that would chase people down and say, "You need help, and I'm going to get you the place where you need help." The understanding of his identity and the fact that it wasn't in the Marine Corps or in service, it changed his life, and it changed his marriage, and it changed what he did with the rest of his life, or has been doing with the rest of his life. So that's one example. They're not all that dramatic, but a lot of them are. A lot of stories of families restored, and on the first night of our program, we asked people to tell us why they're there, and often, I mean, often, it's, "I'm here because I have nowhere else to go. I've tried everything else, and if this doesn't work, then when I go home, I will end my life." And getting to the end of a week where that same person will tell a completely different story and begin to put the pieces back together. Again, we've seen that over and over and over again.